Have you ever felt a shadow lingering over your life? An unseen drain on your energy, a subtle erosion of your peace, leaving you feeling empty, unseen, or even less than you truly are. Perhaps you've tried to fight it, to reason with it, to escape, but the more you struggle, the deeper the void seems to become. This is the silent burden carried by countless women who find themselves entangled with what we call toxic people. Individuals who perhaps unconsciously feed on your light, leaving you diminished. You feel trapped, wondering if this constant drain is your destiny, if your true potential is forever locked away. But what if I told you that this shadow, this void, is not a permanent fixture in your life? What if the key to your liberation, to unlocking a power within you that you've only dreamed of, lies not in confronting the external, but in understanding a profound truth about your inner world? This truth, rooted in ancient wisdom, modern psychology, and even the very fabric of the universe, will show you how to not just cope with toxicity, but to automatically repel it, transforming your reality from the inside out. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey, a journey to uncover how to let go of toxic people, not by force but by shifting your very essence, and in doing so to unlock the boundless, true potential that has always resided within you, waiting to brilliantly emerge. This is more than a lesson, it is a blueprint for reclaiming your life, your energy, your destiny. To truly free ourselves from the invisible chains of toxic people, we must first understand their nature, and more importantly, how their patterns interact with our own. What is toxic behavior? It's often a consistent pattern of manipulation, invalidation, control, and emotional draining that leaves you feeling worse after every interaction. While we are not here to diagnose, understanding common patterns found in what psychology identifies as narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, can shed immense light on why these dynamics are so damaging. Individuals exhibiting narcissistic patterns often operate from a place of deep insecurity, masked by an inflated sense of self-importance. They may display a profound lack of empathy, a constant need for admiration, a tendency to exploit others for their own gain, and an inability to take responsibility for their actions. You might recognize cycles of love bombing followed by devaluation, gaslighting making you question your own reality, or constant criticism designed to keep you off balance and seeking their approval. For the woman entangled in such a dynamic, the impact is devastating. You begin to walk on eggshells, constantly seeking their validation, blaming yourself for their moods, and slowly, imperceptibly, losing touch with your own intuition and self-worth. You may feel a pervasive sense of guilt, anxiety, and a relentless need to please, hoping that if you are good enough they will finally see your value. This is the classic dynamic. The toxic person seeks to control, and the victim, often unaware of the pattern, seeks to appease, thus perpetuating the cycle. But here is a fundamental truth we learn in Shaolin. Clarity is the first step to liberation. You cannot solve a problem you don't understand. My teacher, Master Po, would often say, "Observe the flowing river. If you try to stop it with your bare hands, you will be swept away. But if you step back and observe its path, you can find a way around it or even redirect its flow." This is not about fighting the toxic person. It's about seeing their pattern for what it is, without judgment or emotional entanglement. When you observe without reacting, you create a distance. This act of dispassionate observation is the first crack in the illusion that they have power over you. It's the moment you begin to reclaim your inner vision, discerning truth from manipulation, and preparing to break free from their grasp. Now we delve into a profound truth that is often overlooked, yet holds the key to unlocking your deepest potential. The secret origin of your first programming. You might believe that your thoughts, your fears, your deepest beliefs about yourself and the world began when you first became conscious, or when you started school. But what if I told you that the very foundation of your mental and emotional programming began much, much earlier? It began long before you could speak, even before you were born. It began through the most primal connection you had, the umbilical cord. From the moment of conception, you were a sponge, absorbing not just physical nourishment, but also the emotional, mental, and energetic blueprint of your primary caregivers, especially your mother. Every emotion she felt, joy, stress, fear, love, every unspoken belief she held, every pattern of thought that ran through her mind was, in a very real sense, transmitted to you. This isn't just a spiritual concept. It's being increasingly understood through the science of epigenetics and prenatal psychology, which explores how environmental factors, including maternal stress and emotional states, can actually influence gene expression and brain development in the fetus. This means that many of the core beliefs you hold about yourself, your worthiness, your safety in the world, your capacity for love and success, were not consciously chosen by you. They were inherited. They were your first programming, deeply installed in your subconscious mind, shaping your very perception of reality. Have you ever wondered why you react in certain ways? Why certain fears feel so primal? Or why you keep repeating patterns that don't serve you? It's often because you are living out a program that was written for you before you even had a voice. You are living their script, not your own. This profound truth is why many women find themselves caught in cycles of toxic relationships, constantly seeking validation or feeling perpetually not enough. It's not because they are inherently flawed. It's because their foundational programming, inherited from a lineage of experiences and beliefs, might be subtly or overtly telling them that they are undeserving, unsafe, or incomplete. Identifying this initial programming is the first step towards true liberation. It's about asking, am I living my mental programming, or that of my parents, my family, my societal inheritance? This awareness shines a light on the invisible strings that might be pulling you, allowing you to cut them. Now that we understand the deep roots of our initial programming, let us connect this to a universal principle, one that bridges ancient wisdom with modern understanding, the physics of feeling. Everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy, is energy in motion. And you, my dear friend, are a vibrant field of energy, constantly vibrating at a particular frequency. What you vibrate, you attract. This isn't just a spiritual axiom, it's a fundamental concept understood in the realm of quantum physics. Your thoughts, your emotions, your deeply held belief, especially those programmed in your subconscious, emit a specific energetic frequency. When you operate from a place of fear, lack, unworthiness, or a need for external validation, all hallmarks of programming inherited from toxic dynamics, you are broadcasting a frequency that resonates with toxicity. This is why you might find yourself repeatedly attracting similar draining individuals or challenging situations. It's not a punishment, it's simply the law of attraction at play, responding to the energetic signature you are emitting. You are, in essence, a powerful human magnet, constantly attracting experiences that match your dominant vibration. Now, let's complete our understanding of this fundamental principle. Your internal vibration, shaped by your deep-seated beliefs and emotions, is not just attracting experiences, it is actively repelling what no longer matches your frequency. Think of it like a radio. If you're tuned to a static-filled, low-frequency station, that's what you'll hear. But if you deliberately tune to a clear, high-frequency station, the static simply disappears. Toxic people, emotionally draining situations, and even limiting opportunities are like that static. They cannot resonate with a higher vibration. This is precisely why focusing on letting go of toxic people isn't primarily about confronting them externally, but about recalibrating your internal frequency. When you genuinely shift your mindset from fear to faith, from scarcity to abundance, from unworthiness to self-love, you literally change your energetic signature. They might try to engage, to pull you back into their drama, but they find no familiar resonance. They find no hook in your elevated state. They simply lose interest and fade away, because you are no longer a match for their energy. You are no longer providing the food they seek. This is the ultimate self-defense, a psychological force field built from within. To solidify this profound truth about creating your reality, let us turn to profound ancient wisdom, echoing through millennia. The great King Solomon, renowned for his unparalleled wisdom, insights, and wealth, encapsulated this truth beautifully in the book of Proverbs. He wrote, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." Proverbs 23:7. Solomon's words spoken millennia ago resonate with modern understanding. As he thinks in his heart refers not just to fleeting thoughts, but to your deeply ingrained beliefs, your core programming, the very vibration of your being. It means that your inner world, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, is not separate from your outer reality. Your mind is a powerful creative force. The words you speak, the thoughts you hold, and the feelings you cultivate are not merely internal experiences. They are energetic declarations that shape your reality. When you consistently think, speak, and feel abundance, peace, and self-worth, you are actively programming your vibrational frequency to attract precisely that into your life. You are literally manifesting your world, not just with actions, but with your very essence. To solidify this profound truth about creating your reality, let us draw from the pinnacle of ancient wisdom found in the sacred texts that have guided humanity for millennia. The great master, Christ Jesus, taught with unparalleled authority on the power of belief and the mind. In the Gospel of Mark, he stated, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Mark 11:24, recorded in the Gospel of Mark, part of the New Testament, around 66 to 70 AD. These are not mere words of hope, they are a direct instruction on the quantum mechanics of manifestation. Believe that you have received it is a powerful command to align your internal state, your vibration, with the reality you desire before it manifests. It's about cultivating the feeling of already having what you seek, thus sending out the correct energetic frequency. Further emphasizing this divine principle, Apostle Paul, one of the greatest apostles of Christ and a grand mentor to the early church, exhorted us in his letter to the Romans, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Romans 12. Paul's words are a direct call to radical reprogramming. He knew that the patterns of this world, the external toxic influences, the limiting beliefs inherited from our environment or upbringing, could only be broken by an internal renewal of the mind. This isn't about wishing, it's about actively changing your internal programming, because your mind is the ultimate creator of your reality. When you renew your mind, you change your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and consequently your entire world begins to transform. And if this profound wisdom is resonating with you, if you're feeling that surge of understanding and hope, then let your energy expand beyond this screen. A simple gesture from you can amplify this truth to countless others. Go ahead, tap that like button right now. It's more than just a click. It's a powerful signal to the universe and to the algorithms that this message of liberation and true potential needs to reach every woman who is searching for her light. Your like transforms this moment into a ripple of empowerment. Let's make this wisdom unstoppable together. Now, with this understanding of our initial programming and the physics of attraction, let us turn to a powerful modern methodology that allows us to actively engage in this inner transformation. Neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP. For those unfamiliar, PNL, Programmation Neurolinguistica, is a powerful approach to communication, personal development and psychotherapy. Developed in the 1970s by Richard Bandler and John Grinder, its core premise is that our thoughts, language and behavior are interconnected, and by understanding and modifying these patterns, we can achieve specific outcomes in our lives. Its power in mental health lies in its ability to quickly identify and change limiting beliefs and negative emotional patterns, leading to significant personal breakthroughs. Your mind is like a sophisticated computer, and your early programming, often unconscious, has installed software that dictates your responses, your self-perception and your reality. If this software is riddled with viruses like "I am not enough," "I am a victim," or "I must please others," it will consistently produce negative outcomes. NLP provides the tools to become the programmer of your own mind. It teaches you how to identify these limiting beliefs, which often manifest as repetitive negative thoughts or self-sabotaging behaviors, and then to consciously reframe them. One powerful NLP technique is reframing. This is about consciously changing the frame or perspective through which you view a situation or a belief. For example, instead of seeing a past trauma as a permanent wound, you can reframe it as a powerful lesson that forged your current strength. Another technique is vivid visualization. By consistently imagining your desired reality with all your senses, you are not just dreaming. You are sending powerful signals to your subconscious, creating new neural pathways that align your actions and energy with that desired future. This is what we refer to as training the mind in Shaolin. Not just to be quiet, but to be sharp, focused, and aligned with your highest purpose. Through NLP, you also learn to master your internal language. Every word you say to yourself, every affirmation, every question you ask is a command to your subconscious. Instead of asking, "Why does this always happen to me?" Ask, what can I learn from this, and how can I create a better outcome? This deliberate shift in language is a powerful reprogramming tool. It empowers you to rewrite your story, to create new, empowering beliefs, and to literally change your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, thus installing a powerful, positive, and successful program for your life. This is where you truly take back control, becoming the undisputed master of your mental destiny. Now that you understand the origins of your programming and how to actively reprogram your mind, we arrive at the apex of emotional mastery, the unshakable self-mastery, specifically building your energetic boundaries and cultivating a repellent shield. This isn't just about setting physical limits with toxic people, it's about creating an invisible, energetic force field around your being that automatically causes them to lose interest and detach. For too long, we've been taught to react to external toxicity. Someone behaves poorly, we feel hurt, angry, or frustrated, and we respond in kind, often perpetuating the very cycle we wish to escape. But what if your response was so fundamentally different, so energetically unmatched, that the toxic behavior simply couldn't land on you? This is the essence of an energetic boundary. In Shaolin, we speak of being like the mountain, unmovable, unshakable, serene, regardless of the storm around it. This is a metaphor for an internal state. When you are deeply anchored in your new, empowering programming, your self-worth, your peace, your certainty, your vibration is so high and so solid that it becomes incompatible with low vibrational toxic energy. This is not about pushing them away with anger or aggression. It's about making yourself energetically unavailable to their drama. They try to hook into your fear, your guilt, your need for validation, but they find nothing to latch onto. Your food source for them simply disappears. This is the ultimate self-defense, a psychological force field built from within. Here's a powerful practical strategy that master practitioners utilize, often called the stone behavior. When a toxic individual tries to provoke you, manipulate you, or pull you into their drama, imagine yourself as a completely unresponsive stone. No reaction, no emotion, no words that feed their need for conflict or attention. Their insults bounce off. Their attempts at gaslighting find no purchase. Their demands for your energy meet only silence. They want a reaction, you offer stillness. They seek drama, you offer peace. This is incredibly disorienting for them. Like a fire that needs oxygen, their toxic behavior needs your emotional response to survive. When you become the stone, you cut off their oxygen supply. This isn't coldness, it's extreme self-preservation. You are literally making yourself energetically unattractive to their patterns, forcing them to find a more reactive target elsewhere. Imagine a colleague who thrives on gossip. If you consistently respond with a calm "oh really" or "I'm not getting involved in that," they quickly learn you're not the audience they seek. This applies to personal relationships too. By refusing to engage in their familiar dance, you break the cycle. With your energetic boundaries firmly established and your mind reprogrammed, you are now poised for a profound transformation, what I call the personal quantum leap. This is the culmination of your journey. When you successfully let go of toxic influences and the old programming, you are no longer draining your vital life force. That freed energy, now aligned with your highest self, naturally elevates your vibration to a state of pure potential. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, responds to this elevated frequency. You begin to effortlessly attract the experiences, relationships, and opportunities that truly resonate with your authentic, powerful, and abundant new self. Think of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. It doesn't fight the chrysalis, it simply transforms, and the chrysalis falls away. Similarly, as you release the toxic old, you are not fighting for potential, you are simply allowing your inherent potential to unfold. When your energy is no longer consumed by toxicity, drama, or outdated beliefs, it is free to create. This means your relationships shift from needy to nurturing. Your career paths align with your true purpose. Your financial flow improves, and a pervasive sense of inner peace replaces anxiety. It's not magic, it's the natural consequence of energetic alignment. You become a powerful magnet for all that is good, because you have become fundamentally good and whole within. Now imagine the woman you are becoming. She no longer cares about the small things. She no longer wastes time with trivial worries, with opinions that don't add to her. She doesn't waste her energy on those who don't recognize her worth. She dedicates herself, to her growth, to her peace, and to her success. She looks in the mirror and sees a strong woman, a woman who has built her own life and her own happiness. And most importantly, she smiles, because she knows that everything she ever wanted is within her reach. The woman you will become is a woman who has already understood the secret of true strength. It's not about pleasing others. It's not about waiting for someone to give you permission to shine. True strength comes from within. And when you start to value yourself like never before, you will see the world around you transform, not because the world changed, but because you changed. Now the question is, are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to be the woman you always dreamed of being? Are you ready to shine like never before? Regardless of what others think or say, you already have everything you need within you. Now it's time to stand up and use that power. Don't wait anymore. The time is now. You are the woman who can conquer the world, because you already have the power you need within you. So, stop waiting for someone to give you permission to be who you already are. Stand up and shine, because the world will notice you. And when they notice you, it will be too late to try to reach the woman you have become. We have journeyed through the profound depths of your being, uncovering the secrets to living a life free from toxic influences and unlocking your true potential. We've shed light on the hidden patterns of toxic behavior and their roots, journeyed back to the secret origin of your first programming from the umbilical cord, and understood the physics of feeling, realizing how your vibration attracts or repels. We've discovered how the mind reprograms your story through NLP and cultivated unshakable self-mastery by building energetic boundaries. Finally, we've witnessed the power of the personal quantum leap to attract your desired reality. This is not just about getting rid of toxic people, this is about elevating your entire existence. It's about understanding that you are not a victim of external circumstances or inherited programming. You are a powerful creator, a conscious architect of your destiny. When you choose to release the old, to reprogram the outdated beliefs, and to align with your highest vibrational frequency, you are not just changing your life, you are stepping into your true legacy. Your legacy is one of light, of freedom, of boundless potential. It is a testament to the power of self-love, self-awareness, and the courage to redefine who you are. The strongest women are not those who never encounter darkness, but those who learn to generate their own light so powerfully that darkness cannot remain in their presence. Your journey from being a victim of external influence to becoming a radiant source of your own power is the most profound transformation you can undergo. It's a testament to your divine right to live a life filled with authentic joy, purpose, and fulfilling connections. Embrace this truth. You are designed for greatness, and your power to create your reality is absolute. So my question to you as we conclude this profound exploration is this. Now that you hold the keys to letting go of toxicity and unlocking your true potential, what is the one concrete action you will take today to begin reprogramming your mind for a life of limitless potential? The power is in your hands. Do not let this knowledge remain just information. Transform it into action. Transform it into your new reality. Share your commitment in the comments below. Tell us what specific old programming will you release, and what new belief will you install today? Your commitment can inspire countless other women on their own journeys of liberation. Subscribe to continue receiving profound insights into self-mastery, and share this video with every woman you know who is ready to step into her true unstoppable power. Remember, your destiny is not written. It is vibrating within you, waiting for you to claim it. Go forth and manifest your magnificent life.